And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is Harris. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Hey, here we go, hey. Hey, 3 on left. Alert.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. First carry for James Conner. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here we go now on first and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stopped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Duggan now to throw.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
On the return, Harris. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Smith. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And bulldozing his way through. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
Complete to number 89.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Eagles nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Duggan completes this to Elijah Higgins. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
On the handoff, Campbell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Campbell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. To throw is Duggan. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Here's 2nd and 10. Duggan looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Lewis-Cine. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now Youngway Koo for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Duggan will look to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Eagles.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing, Duggan.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down, Dugan.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And that one results in 35 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Abanikanda will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Operating from the gun, Dugan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Max Duggan,
His 9th touchdown of the season.
and the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
133 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They run again on first down. Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The Ravens at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Smith.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Tyler Scott,
His first touchdown of the year.
and the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coup for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw.
Dugan. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Duggan. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A final shot before break.
Dugan.
And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Eagles get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
There he goes, left side.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, it's really tough for the linebacker to run with it. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Darren Stingley picks it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down. Back to throw, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown.
James Cook,
An 18-yard touchdown run.
and the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle 1st down.
Here's Duggan to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Here's Abanikanda.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, They just aren't there.
On third down, Dugan eluding the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first and 10, Dugan.
That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Duggan.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
He's got this to Pickens.
Touchdown!
George Pickens.
36 yards.
And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both geek.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Michael Gallup.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Gallup, 81 yards.
And the Ravens add 6 to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To throw again on second down.
Duggan. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
To throw on third down. Dugan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Duggan now to throw.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Now the extra point.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards. as they come to the line. They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, set.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Second and 10. On the ground, it's Abanikanda.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Flushed out right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Abanikanda on first and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. It brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down.
Dugan throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On third down,
Dugan. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, Dugan going deep for Diggs.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Duggan.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. It's complete to Diggs. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Duggan.
At the Ravens' 27-yard line.
And his throw here's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Boy, 179 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Second down and 3.
Cover!
Throwing now is Geno. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, break! Go!
And they will take a knee here.
Ready.
And they take a knee.
Let's go now. Ready.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Lewis.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the top.